Good morning traders, welcome to this weekly outlook. Let's go. So I have turned everything into weekly, you can see, and you can, just a minute, let me pick up the pen. Usually it's here. Yeah. So on the weekly we are seeing so many news and other things, but along with that we also have this. So it has made a move up. So this move basically was 3, 3 and 5. So last time I did try to explain it that it is making in a flat here, so it will come down. Now we did actually anticipate that this will be the move where we will get a reversal, but somehow this entered into one more additional correction. So the additional correction is possible. Yes, it is possible. And can this be additional correction be understood? Yes, it can be understood. See, once when it broke the trend, it made a B and C. Now it is heading towards this. Okay, now it is heading towards 346. It is not a good idea to sell it, but if you know how to make money, I mean, if you know how to manage the trade, then you can look for it, and you can wait for the reversal to take place, something very sharp. Then you wait for the correction to take place. When that correction completes, you can sell. Once when it passes this 368, you put the stop in the cost plus 1. Cost plus 1 means basically you are protecting your stop. Suppose what happens if it comes back again? It can possible. Can it be possible? Yes, it can be possible, because these trends tend to go back again and again due to buying spare. Buying spare in the sense, you know that buying takes place whenever you get an that means there is a lack of volume here. The sell volume is lack, so that is the reason it is going back again and again. See, this pushed back, came again, it pushed back, it will come again, it will push back, it will come again, it will push back, it will come again, it will push back, it will come, then it will stop pushing back. It will slightly slow its rate before making a turnaround. All the trends, let it be any trend, all the trend has to end in this manner. So let me take this different thing. It has to give an ending diagonal before it is making in a reversal. The ending diagonal basically explains the one system that the trend is ending its momentum. That's all. Okay. Now ACC we are looking in this way. Okay. So we are looking in this as on a sideways market. It is contracting now. So it can drop one more drop here. Then it can start reversing. We are seeing in a contraction in the momentum. So it can drop one more slightly below and then start reversing. So this is also possible in the ACC. So wait for it. Going short in the ACC is a bad idea because I am on the weekly. You can see on the weekly it is from 1999. I have made this very clear. The pattern is very clear. From here the pattern has to go up. If you understand this from this angle point of view, the pattern has to go up. Nothing left in it. It has been in the sideways. It has digested all its price, news, and everything. Okay. Now, Adani Energy, yeah, Adani Energy. It is going up, but the way we expected, it did not do that. That is, I can't help for that. But we are looking for this to go and trigger 1616. somewhere here we are looking at a next pause from 944. It is heading towards there. You need a time for that. Time in the sense this is a running flat basically. This is a running flat. So Adani Energy is heading up and it is heading up to 1610. On the daily you can look into this. If you are a, here is the thing, yes. But if you look into this, you feel like it is very strong momentum, right? This is very strong momentum, you say. Okay, it is very strong. Why do you call this as a B wave? We call that as a B wave because we know it is a B wave. This is so this one 3, 3 and 5. So it is the start of the trend. It is a wave 1. Now it is wave 2 and it might make a slight correction over here before it starts entering it. Okay? It might make that slight correction. It might make that very I am just telling this because I know sometimes these weak trends tend to, for example, this has already completed its move. Okay, it has already completed its move. So it's a 1, 2, 3. Now it is A, B, and C. So what happens in this case is that we have A, we have B, and we are getting a slightly lesser than 1.1 degree. 1 degree is here, that is, so we may see that some support over here, 882. Okay, so I'm on 1 hour. So what happens is you might see there is a flag is already broken. You might see gap down, start swirling, then make a pullback, then come down, make a pullback. You might see a turnaround from here. Okay, if you are trading FNO or anything such, good luck. I mean, you can definitely make some money in it, but I suggest that there is a divergence in the momentum also. You can see that there is a divergence. There is a divergence. So there is a huge divergence from this peak to this peak. So you can make slight momentum. You can buy here. It is important that if you buy 882 or 864, hold it. Hold it for a couple of months. Then you are going to see somewhere around 1600. Okay. You are going to see somewhere around 1600. Alright, next one. So weekly Adani Enterprise. Adani Enterprise is, yes, it has stuck. It needs to go out. It is already in the verge of going out. Yes, it will make its move from this point of, from here it will break out. Once it breaks the 3000, it won't stop. Okay, so on the daily it is making a flag here. Actually it has made a flag here. Let me put this. Let me put this in this way. You might see a gap down and then start moving up. You might see that. Okay, so it is reversing now on 1 hour. Yeah, it is. You might see, or you might see a small gap down up to here before it starts going up. Okay, if you can understand what is a single mono wave, then you can make money uninterrupted. uninterrupted Adani Green. You can make money uninterrupted if you can understand what is a single wave, what exactly it does, and how exactly it makes it make you the confidence. It brings the confidence. Gap down, probably we are seeing upside. Okay. Adani Ports, it is coming down. I just now told you, I think. 133. No, I didn't tell you. Once the Adani Ports comes to 1355, you can look for buying. You can go for 1794. 167, it is also coming down. For some news, some jerk news. 148, somewhere you can buy at 148. You can look for somewhere around 200 or 240. Alchem, we need a price to break this one. I'll tell you very simple this thing. So now here we have made an indication. We need a price to break this. Then give us a flag pattern here before coming down. Now why is that? Why is that? The reason is this is very strong. What happens is sometimes they break here, then they go again, boom. They go to 6,000. If you sell short somewhere here, break up the immediate 3 or 4 candles, you will be caught. Excuse me. You will be caught with a stop. So don't do that. Ambuja, I was still looking in upside, and I am still looking in upside move. This is A, so this is B, and this we want C lower than this high. From here we are looking for a downward trend. Okay. Apollo. Yes, Apollo is in about ending this thing, but this is very sharp actually. So we are not sure about there is a divergence. There is a divergence from all over the monthly, weekly basis. So I don't want to recommend anything, or I don't want to suggest anything on this right now. If you sit quiet, it will give you a pullback, a complex pattern over here. And once you get that, break up the pullback complex pattern, you can sell it and you can make money. Okay. Yes, it did make a new high and then come down. We are still watching. See, this is an impulse. This is A, B, and last week only I told you that we need this C before it goes up. Okay? Yeah, it is going. It needs one more push. I'm not sure about it. This is ABC. This is ABC. We might see one more down. ATGL. It is ready. It is going up. This week you had two holidays. So market is little different. We are still looking this to go up. We are still looking this to go up. If it breaks below, then the pattern will change. AU Bank, no idea. It made its final move. Let's go to Birlasoft. Birlasoft, yes. This is A, this is B, and we are looking for one more this thing before it comes down. Canara, not sure whether it will sustain or not. Not sure about it. Cipla made a reversal on the weekly. Yes, it made a reversal on the weekly. So wait for this to break here, make a consolidation, then it will come down. Okay, Bharti Airtel, it made a new high. There is a divergence, but still the momentum it is showing. So don't do anything. Bicon, you can expect this Bicon to come down. Tagging this, yes, tagging that. You can expect them to come down over here. That making A, B, and C. Then you might get one more pullback. Okay. Dish TV, yes, it has nothing to do with the fundamentals. There is a margin available on this, but the reason is somebody is pushing this very low. Don't know. Dixon. Dixon can attempt one more up here. Agar if it is failed here, then we are looking for another down here. That means A, B, and C. DLF. DLF, this is very strong actually. This is a strong node, but pullback is also very deep. So I am looking it will make one more down before we actually understand it. This is A, then A, B, C, B, and we are looking for a C. Okay. Dr. Reddy. Dr. Reddy, it is due for the sale, but we'll wait for the next week. Glenmark, it is coming down as a correction, not as an impulse. Grasim is on the verge of breaking down heavily. So you can look for this, wait for this channel to break, then you are looking for almost around 20% down. HDFC, I'm not sure HDFC will sustain this high. HDFC Bank, you may see some pullback in it. HDFC Life Insurance, I think this was, I told you that we are selling at high. So how many of you seen my this thing? Those which have been pressed. This one, sell on rise, HDFC Life. So we sold here. We exactly sold at 793. We covered it at 730. So almost making 60-70 points. Okay. And 1 second. L&T contracting. So you all know this. Forecast for trend termination. Yes, it is. We forecasted this. It went and closed above. It did not terminate over there only. Okay. Y pattern. This is one of the pattern, we call it as a Y pattern, and it is heading like that. Once your buy was 1600, now it is 100 points up. Okay. So these are all the things you can check it in this thing, and it is heading now. It is heading upside now. See, PNB pullback and it is heading. It might consolidate furthermore. Pidilite. Now it is coming down actually. Pidilite has shown the bullish setup, but it is coming down. Okay, Lupin was supposed to go up, it fell actually. It fell drastically. Okay. HDFC AMC, we are still coming down. The short sell is here. Okay. So these are the things you can follow it and you can understand that. Now Indigo. Indigo, it looks like a flag here. So it's coming down. It might come up to 5200. So careful on that, Indigo. On 1 hour, you can see it has pulled back on 1 hour. It is which is very strange. You might see some gap up and try to attempt to go up again. And if you see flag over there, sell it. You are getting for a good returns. IRCTC is consolidating due to some reasons. National Aluminium, it is a done deal. It is coming down. Nifty might go up. I am not sure about it. It might take a support and then go up and make an equal high. So wait for it. Okay. Nifty, it might gap up here and then start heading towards upside. It might attempt to make 26,200. Once if it fails, we are looking for a downward trend. Okay. Bank Nifty, let's see. I'm going to end this. Bank Nifty is also in the same condition. There is no divergence. So you can expect a Bank Nifty to gap up, make some correction, then move up. I don't think Bank Nifty will make a new high. Then from there, any break you can sell, you can put for the profit of somewhere 56,800. Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.